I think the finance minister needs to focus on building the confidence across various sectors, specifically where there's job creation. I think there is a massive ripple effect in the economy from that perspective. Keeping in mind job creation, there needs to be a focus on infrastructure, agriculture and healthcare. When you look at this, you need to really look at two aspects of it. One is the growth and two is improvement or potential for improvement. We need to treat each of these elements separately. When you're looking at improvement, the focus needs to be on efficiency in terms of productivity. And when you're looking at growth, you need to start looking at rewarding specific entities or groups that are with some kind of benefits that are effectively looking at delivering what the government of the day is asking for, because that is really what is going to get us into a position where we are able to deliver on the high growth that India is looking towards. We need to start building on infrastructure which will support job creation, and also as we do this, we need to remove anomalies that exist in the system in terms of ease of doing business. Putting a policy in place and not having a system and a process to execute on it is pretty much meaningless. It's good to have a grand vision, however that vision needs to be supported with on-ground execution. I think the past 2 years have really been witness to a lot of large statements being made by the government. Unfortunately, some of them have not come to light because there has been no execution on the ground. I think keeping that in mind as a key focus area will help the government execute, where we are going to end up in terms of the aims of the government and what we are looking to achieve at the end of this year and at the end of the term of the government. If you look at it from our perspective, we are effectively the new kid on the block. We are here to support increase in mortgage penetration. We are the product of a public-private partnership. The National Housing Bank is our largest shareholder. Today, when you look at what the government is doing in terms of allocating large amount of funds towards housing and growth in housing, I think they've made the allocations, but have they resulted in the right results? I don't think they have. Do we need to do more, and does the government need to think about this very differently? I think they do. I think building further on the public-private partnership, permitting organizations like us to leverage off these funds, and then using a commercial vehicle to reach to the same goal is what the government should focus on solving for. I think the pain area today for the consumer is when we look at one-sided agreements, we look at construction delays and what that causes or the impact of that on a lending institution. It makes the lending institution extremely uncomfortable. Once we start taking those pain points away, I think lending institutions will automatically step up to the plate because they have a secure asset under it, which will pave the way for growth in the housing space.